Yo, what is up, dudes? What is up? It must be Monday, because we are back with another, I just pull that out now, with another guitar of the week. First time on the channel, a Sterling by Music Man. Like it's LTD by ESP. It's Sterling by Music Man. Basically the import line for Sterling. Of the John Petrucci model. This is the JP150D FM. And I have to tell you, it has been a very impressive guitar. Head to toe. It is a mahogany body. It is a roasted maple neck with an ebony fretboard and his custom sort of inlays here. And get it on that camera over here. Kind of look like shields. And DiMarzio pickups. I believe it is a liquefier in the neck and a crunch lab in the bridge. And of course, I've always said DiMarzio pickups sound really good. I've always been a fan of DiMarzio. A two-post trim, a volume tone, a three-way switch. They're exclusive 4/2 headstock. You can see the back here. And you'll notice a battery compartment. At first I was like, what? But that was all explained when I figured out that when I hit the coil cut, the guitar got louder. Why is the guitar getting louder when I hit the coil cut? Because it's not a coil cut. It's a 12 dB boost. I was like, oh, well, that's different. Right? You very rarely see that any longer, like, you know, a guitars with the boost circuit on it. So that was nice. I was like, well, you know, at least it's not just a straight up coil cut. It's got something a little extra, a little fancy. You know, what if your amp is at 10, all your pedals are at 10, your volume knob is at 10? Where could you go? Nowhere. But with this, boom, 12 dB boost. Yeah. It's like this guitar goes to 11. The neck is a wonderful neck. It is not a super thin shred neck, but it's not a big neck by any means. It's a medium. It's right in the middle. I thought the ESP was a thinner neck. I thought the Fender Tele was a bigger neck. Right, so somewhere in between those two. Maybe around the same. You know what it's very much like? My EVH. You wonder if that neck profile started at Music Man. Kind of stuck with Eddie and made it eventually to EVH products. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It feels a little short scale, even though it's not. It's a 25.5 inch scale. But I feel similarities between this model and my EVH guitars that I've tried and played, you know. It does feel a little bit similar. So there's that crunch lab. Wonderful sounding pickups. Here it is in the neck. That's the liquefier. And then here's both. Kind of that nasally, you know, tone. Here it is off. Here it is on. Maybe a little bit more sustained. Now you remember, that's not feedbacking. That's straight out of the guitar. That was with the boost on. That's with the push up. You really hear it there. It plays really nice. The guitar has been, quite frankly, a joy to play. It stays in tune. This is, I believe, actually a used guitar that was sent to me. So it had some minor, whoever tuned it, wrapped the top two strings the wrong way. But I think that was the maniac who returned it. I've never seen that before. So someone probably changed the strings on it and just didn't know how to wrap the string. I fixed it. It's all right now. And I have never seen that out of the Music Man or Sterling, where they wrap the post the wrong way. I have seen it out of beginner players who just don't realize that you've got to turn the post a certain way, right? Usually towards, if it's 3 on a side or 4-2 or something split on each side, to the inside of the post, not the outside. It's like, what is wrong with this thing? All corrected, though. Took 2 seconds. And I was able to do it because locking tuners. What a segue. Can I get him on this camera? Maybe. Right there. You kind of see him. Definitely on this camera. And up, hey, there you are. Yeah, locking tuner. So, I was able to, keep tension on it and just. Luckily, they had at least a full wrap on it. Was able to unwrap it, wrap it the other way, no problem. All set, ready to go. I think it stays in better tune because of it. The whole point of this is to make the strings go straight and not break at an angle, so I just... You just wonder, again, sort of like pilot error. You wonder if the dude returned it because he's like, it won't stay in tune. Oh, really? Consult your manual, people. All right, let's switch to a clean tone. People like to hear it clean. And so let's go, let's switch to a clean tone. We can check it out here a little bit. Switching to my normal tweed. That's with the boost on. There it is off. Oh, it's a boost. Much. Right. Boost off. Boost on. Boost off. Boost on. It's noticeable. And of course, if you were driving a front end that was distorted, you would probably get more distortion out of it. I'm not doing that here. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, sounds good. All right, let's It can actually sound pretty spanky once I turn that boost off. With the boost on, I'm not hearing breakup. Might actually add a touch more clarity. That could just be the rig response. Let's check out one of my favorites. This is the Marshall. Now that's with the boost off. Let's turn the boost on. See, I feel like that's getting a... There it is. With the boost off. And the boost on, I feel like there's a touch more saturation because of the extra gain. There it is, boost off. And volume knob down. Let's not change the volume knob, but just turn the boost on. Yeah. No, I tell you, these pickups sound great. And the whole guitar has just been a joy to play, I have to say. It's going to be... let's just check out the back of this. It's going to be tough, for other Sterlings to come on here and have to measure up to what I feel is like might be one of the top Sterling guitars. The JP model. The controls are countersunk. The backplate is not. The trem plate is not. No, just a little. So they're 50-50 with recessed backplates. It is just a gorgeous top. I think it is a veneer. They call it a flame top, but they don't call it a flame cap. So I'm gonna say it's a veneer, because that tends to be what they use. It is a beautiful guitar, though, without a doubt. All right, let's switch this up. We'll hit a couple more tones here. Of course we can do heavy rig. I didn't take the trem bar out. Yeah, no, it sounds good. This is a wonderful guitar. I haven't had a single problem with it. The frets are all perfect. And they're stainless steel frets. That's one thing I didn't mention. It's 24 stainless steel frets. Stainless steel. So that's just one more feature to mention. Let's go back from whence we came, which is it's a Marshall, but it's a different type of Marshall. It's a great guitar. I have been very impressed with it. Now maybe they pull out all the stops for JP, but assuming that this is the general quality of Sterling guitars, I have been quite impressed. This is made in Indonesia, and I've been saying for years now, I just think whatever factory is at court, whatever factory is cranking out the guitars in Indonesia, they're doing a great job. Ibanez Premium, Strandberg is made in Indonesia. There's a whole bunch of Kramers that are made in Indonesia. There's a whole bunch of guitars coming out of Indonesia right now that have just been, remarkable quality. Pretty good stuff. Throw this on the list. Add it to the list, boys. It really is nice, and I just thought a very good looking guitar too, which goes, it all starts with something you decide is something you can live with for looks, and then after that you check it out and like the feel and the sound and everything else. But I think if it's really hideous, it's hard to overcome that. So starting with a good looking guitar and then making it sound good and play good from there is a recipe for success, I would say. All right, dudes. There you go. I will leave links in the description. Please use the links if you want more pricing and availability and maybe a deeper dive into the specs. Link in the description for more of all of that info. And there you have it. The Sterling by Music Man, John Petrucci, JP150D FM. I think I got that right. And there you have it. All right, dudes, as always, thanks so much for hanging out, and rock on.